Today, we're rolling up our sleeves and we're heading out to the countryside to talk to you all about USDA loans. And who better to bring in to talk to us about USDA loans? None other than Jeff Sinclair from Main Street Home Loans. Jeff's going to give us everything you need to know to obtain and qualify for a USDA loan. In addition to that, if you stick around to the end, we're going to show you exactly how you can find out if that property you drove by on the Sunday afternoon in the country qualifies for this special type of financing. All right, welcome back, Jeff. Hey, really appreciate you jumping in again. So today we're talking all about USDA loans. So if you could start us off and tell us, what is a USDA loan?
Great. Yeah. USDA loan is a loan that's offered for folks that are looking to buy homes in rural areas.
All right. So a rural area, are we talking a farm? What are we talking about here?
Well, not necessarily farms, but it also is including properties that are located outside of large metropolitan areas.
Okay.
So like if you lived in Baltimore City, not going to find a USDA eligible property in that area. You're going to be looking out in the outer skirts where there's less population.
Love it. All right. So how does somebody know if they're eligible for a USDA loan?
Great question. Yeah. So actually, it's not necessary. There's a couple components that make up whether you're eligible for it. But the first option is to determine if the property is eligible for financing. So USDA offers a map that we'd actually have to type in the property address and see if it's eligible by their standards for rural standards.
Oh, very good. Very good. So it's kind of like outlined as to where the property has to be is what I'm hearing. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah. So you might have, the entire county might not be eligible, but parts of the county will be. And they do have that mapped out for us.
Very good. Very good. So what type of properties can somebody get financing on with this loan?
Yeah. So you can use single family homes, townhomes, condos. Condos are less likely, but some, believe it or not, there are some condos that are located in a rural area. But yeah, you're going to be looking at detached properties, some townhome communities, and very limited condos.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So credit score. I'm sure there's a minimum credit score that somebody needs to have before applying for a USDA loan. What would that be?
Yeah, currently USDA's require a minimum of a 620 credit score to be eligible.
620. I mean, that's pretty reasonable. So it's good to know. That's real good to know. How about a down payment? Is there a down payment required? Significant amount of cash needed?
Yeah, that's a great component of the USDA rural housing loan is there's no down payment. That's why the credit score requirement's a little bit higher than other government loans, but there's more risk. So that's why that's including that into the risk. So 620 credit score, 100% financing, no down payment.
Ooh. This is good stuff. All right. So what about like mortgage insurance or any additional fees to take part in this loan? I mean, it really sounds like an amazing product that someone can use.
Yeah, absolutely. So on top of that, with 100% down payment, with 100% financing option, they do also have, there's no mortgage insurance, but they have their version of it. It's called a guarantee fee. So there's a 1% fee that you'll pay up front that's enrolled into your loan amount. And then they have a small monthly guarantee fee as well that you'll be included in your total mortgage payment.
Okay. So if I'm hearing you correctly, 100% financing, they roll a little bit on top of it, right? 1%
Yes.
on top of it. And then they pay mortgage insurance each and every month, right?
Well, yeah, they don't call it mortgage insurance, but it's called a guarantee fee. So it's in place of mortgage insurance. Yes, but
Potato, tomato, tomato.
Yeah, it's a much lower factor or monthly rate that they base that off of. Currently, it's 0.30, where FHA type loans are going to have a 0.85. So there's a significant savings versus the FHA product.
I mean, that's getting close to almost a third of the mortgage insurance amounts.
Sure, that's going to save money over the monthly basis over the life of the loan as well.
Good stuff. All right. So I mentioned in the beginning here, what are things that people really need to watch out for before applying for this loan?
Well, in addition to property locations that are going to be required, they also have income limitations as well. So
Okay.
These programs are designed for folks that meet certain criteria with regard to income. So you definitely want to reach out to your lender, ask them if this is a viable option for you. There's multiple factors that come into play here with household size and total income, whether the person's going on the loan or not. So that could impact your ability to qualify for the loan.
Okay, so if I'm hearing you right, again, I just want to give people clarity as they're watching this video here today. If, say, someone has a, I don't know, 19-year-old son who just graduated high school, still living at home, you're saying that we have to take his income into consideration in this loan?
Potentially, yeah. If he's not a full-time student, then if he's in college, then maybe not. But if he's working, gainfully employed, that income may come into play with qualifying.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. So I'm ready to apply for the loan. What is the best way to, number one, check out to see if this house that I just drove by is eligible?
Mhm.
And two, how would I go about reaching out to you to get things started?
Well, that's an easy answer for both. It's going to be the same. Reach out to myself or your lender. We'll be more than happy to do the research for you to find out if the property's eligible for the USDA program. And then, of course, we can work further with regard to completing a pre-approval for you as well.
Awesome. Very good. So you folks heard it right there. Reach out directly to your lender or reach out here directly to Jeff. He can go in, jump in the tools given to him by USDA to determine if that property is eligible for you and ultimately see if you're going to be a match, because we've got to get you in the credit requirement box along with making sure your income doesn't exceed the other thing. And then also make sure that property lines up too as well. So Jeff, great stuff. I appreciate you taking the time here again out of your schedule to jump on this video. If you could tell everyone how they can get a hold of you, get things started, and ultimately get their loan approved.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks again for having me. Best way to get a hold of me is my cell phone. My number is 443-717-4176. You can give me a call, shoot me a text. Be more than happy to get this process started for you.
Wonderful. All right. And if you're ready to start your home search, do me a favor, reach out to myself. You can go to adamtaylorhomes.com or you can reach me directly at 410-808-5791. We can start your home search, get you looking at properties that qualify for the USDA loan, and more importantly, find you the perfect home for your family going forward. My friends, thank you again for taking the time to watch this video. Do me a favor, if you could, hit the subscribe button down below, and also just click the notifications bell. That way you get notified when we upload additional content just like this that's going to bring value to you and make your home search so much easier. Until next time, we will talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye. Isn't Jeff great? Man, he's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to financing. So as I mentioned in the beginning, if you stuck around, we're going to give you the exact web address to look up and determine if the property that you want to purchase qualifies for USDA financing. So I'm going to put it right here below. Go out to this address, check it out. It is a federal website, and type the address in that you want to purchase, and you'll be able to determine if that property is in the USDA eligible window. Take care.